Welcome to Obsession Engineering, and you join us today in a muddy barn in the depths of Lincolnshire because we're at Champions Flat Track School. So it's no great surprise that I've been here quite a few times. I like riding around on the dirt. I'm not brilliant at it, but it is brilliant fun. Today though is a little bit different because I'm here with a bunch of my mates and we're going to do a level 1 day and see who gets the award for falling off the most. The bikes we'll be riding today are Honda CRF 100, so this is 10 horsepower of the finest air-cooled Honda, basically kids motocross bike, but with different tyres in it to work on the dirt. Now the dirt itself, it isn't muddy, it is compacted dirt, it's fairly hard, and as the humidity and the damp varies, the grip level on the floor varies, so it's great fun because every time you ride there's a slightly different grip level, and it's just a real test of skill and nerve. But what we'll do to begin with is actually learn how to ride the bikes properly. Right, so we have the two Morrises, Tom Morris and Martin Morris. They are not related. So it's the first time for both of you boys riding on dirt?
Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, it'll be good fun. I'm excited.
Martin's cold more than excited, I think.
I don't want to fall off, that's it. Don't fall off. More than 5 times per session.
I like the fact you're getting the idea of this already.
Yeah. Beat Dave, make him cry, and go home in a strop.
So then, Rob, you did youth motocross.
Yes.
But that was in your youth.
And it didn't end well, if I'm honest.
So I think you're going to be the dark horse of the day because you'll be very, very fast straight away.
No.
It started already. Adam's gone in for the special hug.
Absolutely.
Hello, Adam.
Hello, mate.
Are you looking forward to it? Are you excited?
Yes.
Have you got a dead body in your bag?
Yes. And it's camo, so you can't see it.
You're quite right, I didn't see it.
Get away with many murders.
Excellent, carry on. You've not been riding much recently, have you?
5 years out the saddle.
So this will be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it did say the only thing that's going to be broken is your ego, so I'm wishful thinking.
Yeah, and it'll be brilliant fun.
It's going to be brilliant fun.
That's all we're bothered about.
If in doubt, flat out, right? That's
Damn right.
What you always taught me.
Because we're basically flat tracking, we have a steel shoe so we can ride around with a foot on the floor, which I find still slightly odd, even having done it repeatedly. And we're getting the group together. We have 10 of my group, in effect, my mates, and then a selection of people I've never met before. So we'll see how many of those we can crash into at some point. So the mastermind behind Champions Flat Track School is the man, the myth, the road racing and flat tracking legend that is Pete Boast.
I don't think I'm ever going to make mastermind. Flat track, there is a technique, there is a little style. We're going to do a few drills, we're going to try and get you boys and yourself and everything. Just make sure you're all riding correctly how we would ride flat track, but then the main thing is just to have good fun on a motorcycle.
That's it, a throttle in your hand,
Yeah,
let the clutch out,
yeah.
and smile.
Hey, that's all that matters. And be in control a little bit as well.
Would be useful. So Tom is out demoing the first session, which is literally riding through some cones. Tom is one of the instructors and he is riding through the cones considerably quicker than we'll be doing it because he knows what he's doing. But it starts off pretty simple today. It is ride a motorbike round, a bit like your CVT, but with different body positioning. I did notice every time I sort of looked over his shoulder, there was a Rob there just hounding me.
If it wasn't, I don't think you're supposed to pass yet, you would have been either on the floor or elbows out.
When we've gone go-karting before, it's got a little bit competitive, hasn't it, Rob?
Yeah, it's please have an ambulance on standby.
So I've just done session 2, and that is going round some slightly wider spaced cones, like these lot are doing. And I tell you what, you're picking the pace up a little bit and like pushing the front under a bit more, and I was getting into it. Coming back and doing like an entry level is really good because any little bad habits you've got into, they pick up on it quick. We've been split into our little groups now so we can, get a bit more practice in. We're going to have to make sure we're fastest, yeah, because, there's a reputation to uphold. Everybody in for that? Rob? You up for that? Sam? Adam?
Yeah, enthusiasm.
Asm. Yes. Right then, Tim. no pressure, but if we're not fastest at the end of the day, you're sacked.
It's all about technique. You get the technique right, you get the speed right. So yeah, that's what this morning's about.
Wow. So look how low that goes. That is, foot peg is actually grazing the floor. Front wheel sliding, the thing's just turning. Doesn't it look cool? How far can you lead a bike on mud? Now it's my turn to make this not look as professional. That went better than I was expecting. I'm not a pro. It did not feel particularly natural, but the second time was definitely better because I got better positioning. So coming back and doing more technique stuff is definitely worth it. So the next practice is as a small oval, and this is to get used to getting on the back brake and getting the bike sliding into the corner, and also still trying to get your leg in the right place so you're leaning onto your foot mid-corner. And there's quite a lot going on, but it's great fun, and obviously you're building it up step by step. Yeah, blooming good fun this is. It's all about the skills. So that's first crash for our group today, so you must have been trying.
Oh yeah, I said before I went out, I'm going to try and crash it, and I succeeded.
Well
so
done.
I win.
Excellent. A win, you say?
Yeah, I won falling over when I said I would. So I obviously succeeded.
Who are we to argue with logic like that?
Exactly.
So we've all had a bit of lunch now, and Pete and the boys, the instructors, are just showing us basically the technique, but they did water the track at lunch, so getting a few bikes over it actually sort of pushes the water into the mud a little bit and picks the grip level up. So you can see the boys, they're just sliding them into here. You want me to fall off, don't you? Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Martin. Right, let's have a go. Second gear, into the first corner. Right, that's relatively tight. Bit of back brake. Oh, Adam's down. Man down, man down. Ooh, that looks like it might hurt. Sam is going well. This is not an easy overtake, this. We've got to line this up. Tim's managed it. Has he left me a little bit of room? He hasn't. Sam's turned in on me. Lovely bit of slide on the rear there coming out. Right, I've caught Rob. Can I get past? Yeah, straight up the inside. Lovely. Woo! Thank you, Sam. Woo! Right, turn it. Come on. Power, power, power. Right, turn. Power. Lovely. We're getting there now. How late can I get it into there? That's better. Right, brake. Woo, sliding bit late, bit late. That was good fun. Why were you sitting on the floor again?
Well, they've just watered the track, so it's a bit slippy.
I've got some man uphills in the van.
Yes. So I'll go out, I'll have a word with myself.
Yeah.
Then we get back and then have another go.
Okay, yeah. Sound plan. We might have brought with us a group with 2 people with replacement hips, and Rob is on the list for a knee op. So, Rob, how's your knee?
I want a new one.
See, hello Basil. Hello. Hello Basil. We've done the oval a couple of times, and by the end of the last session it was getting a little bit hectic in some of the groups, and there may have been a little bit of argy-bargy in Martin and Tom's group. But now we're on to the TT course, as they call it. It's not Isle of Man TT, it's flat track TT, so we've got hairpins, right-handers, big oval left at the top. This is quite good, a bit more technical. You need to move your body positioning a bit more. It'll be good fun, this.
I'm planning to go in deep and take as many of the outside skittles as I possibly can.
Well, it almost guarantees podium results if there's nobody else left.
Yeah, win's a win.
Marcus is getting the hang of this. You're looking surprisingly comfortable out there for a man who's not done this before.
Except I've been one of the Skittles so far. Yeah, but go for it. Just chuck yourself in, and it's going well. If you don't know what you're doing, it's probably a benefit because you've got no bad habits. So yeah, absorb the knowledge like a sponge and just go for it.
Throttle on, brake, brake, brake. Get it turned in a bit more. That's a bit more like it. Inside. Boasty's come to play. Good to see him back on the bike. Slightly annoying that he's disappearing so bloody easily. Almost like he's done this as a pro. Right, on the brake. Okay. Right, try and keep him in sight for a couple of laps. I am working here, and Pete is making this look really sodding easy. Barrier. Get it cranked over, foot on the floor, throttle, brake, backing in, bit wide, but body position, throttle, brake, body position, we're in, we're sliding, we're good, we're throttle. This is awesome. That was blooming brilliant. There's loads of grip at the moment, so you can just get the technique right. That was mega. You think you're going all right, you know you're not perfect, but then Pete comes out and it just disappears, and it looks so easy. It's almost like he's some sort of professional at this. But no, brilliant fun that. Just trying to remember to do all the bits right. And there's loads of grip at the moment, so other than this last corner, the back's in a bit too much. You can be really, like, you almost don't need to worry about the grip, you just try and go as fast as you can. It's mega. Tom's looking good. Tom looks relaxed. He's been flying under the radar a bit. He might be a danger man. Right, Martin's through. Ooh, wide, Martin, wide. Woo! Marcus is running into the back of people and trying to fall off. There's the thing, you come racing here, riding here, and it is all action all the time. What we've noticed is Marcus runs a lot more lead angle. He has nearly been off a couple of times, but he is not scared. You've just come in, Martin, and said you're too cautious on passing, which is actually exactly what you like on a short circuit. So what you're saying is you need to come and do this more to get faster.
If it was you, Dave, I wouldn't be cautious at all. I'd just kick you out of the way. You'd be all right.
First time out, yeah, loving it. Never done it before, so I'm surprised myself. But tried backing it in a few times. It's going all right. Yeah, loving it.
Right, next thing we're doing is the chase. 2 people teams. The first person to get overtaken loses. The first person to overtake somebody wins. There is some tactic. Right, here we go. This is competition now, so I'm fucking digging in. Right, let's talk in more action. And there we go. Job done. I will admit, being the only non-level 1 rider in that kind of helped. This is, I'm not saying it's like go-karting, Rob, but I think you'll find I won again.
To be fair, it was completely out of my hands, that was completely out of my hands.
So quick.
I was, that's probably the best I've rode all day, but it was just taken out of my hands on the.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you.
2 weeks practice.
What was that, Adam?
Dave, you're not competitive at all, and you've not been here for the past 3 weeks. Training for a fun team day out.
I will admit there may have been a slight advantage of I've done race starts here all last Saturday.
Slight advantage. You've always got to have the competitive streak.
Yes. Right, we've got Martin and Marcus chasing. We've got Pete as well, so we're all right. We've got a good chance here. We've got it, girl. We've got it. Fist bump, teamwork. Right, let's get this on. I am a competitive man, and this is competition. This bike's good. This is the best bike I've ridden all day, and it's quick. I think I won. I didn't really knock him off, he more fell over. Well done, sir, well done.
In the final.
Woo! Right, we're in the final. Cock, put it in first. I've got to make some time up here. Ah, we just missed out there. Sam just got pipped. Ah. Good effort though, good effort. Ah, I messed up, I hit first the first lap through there and it just cost me a couple of seconds. Ah. Yeah, so easy. Well done, girl. Well done, boys. So that is the end of our level 1 day at Champions Flat Track School. It's been brilliant fun, it's been exciting, it's been tiring, and we've only broken a couple of people. But it has been mostly awesome. Has everybody had a nice time? Yeah! Thanks for watching. Join me again next time for some more motorbike fun. I can't even speak. And everybody should come and have a go at this. It's blooming brilliant.